Welcome in, everyone. I'm here with Kyle Tallent, the winner of the September 11th Johnny's Pizza and Pub Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and tonight he was piloting Rescue Ace. Again, yeah, defending champ, coming back with the same deck. Now you've made some changes this time. You said it's like practically completely different now.
I'll get into it.
Okay.
It's practically the same. Hand trap ratios have changed significantly, especially after this regional. Didn't do too good at the regional. Turned into rescue brick deck all weekend, so wasn't happy with the outcome, but saw the regionals, so I'll be alright. But yeah, I'll get into it.
Yeah, there's another one coming up, 16th.
3 highs.
Good tonight.
Pretty standard. There's nothing more to say about this. This is just generic. 3 airlifter, 3 impulse. Still have second thoughts about cutting this to 2, but the fact that the mirror match, I just get too worried about. Maybe just siding one, I don't know yet, but haven't tried enough playing this at 2. It's just the point where it's like, I open 2, it's fine, but right now it's been fine because I took evenly out of the main. I was playing a strong going second build last time, so other than that, now it's perfectly fine. Double preventer, pretty standard. Double turbulence, same thing. Thought about cutting this to 1. I don't really see the second one come up unless it's like I play cash and it gets banished or anything besides that, but besides the point, I think it's perfectly fine. I think you could play it at 1. Again, I don't know why people in Europe are still like playing this at 3. It makes no sense to me. We play the 1 fire engine. This card is such a beast, dude. Such a beast that it wanted to be in every single one of my opening hands tonight and was damn near useless. We don't play fire attacker. We don't play monitor. They're just bad. It's a strong, droll-heavy, reliant format. You don't want to smack Airlifter on the field on your opponent's turn, or either already droll them, and then it's just like, cool. You either droll them and kill your opponent when they first draw, or you put you summon this and you summon fire attacker, and then ta-da! Then now you can't draw. So it makes no sense. 3 emergency special summon from the deck. One of the best 1-card starters in the whole deck. We play 1 field spell. I did have this at 2. I put it at 1 now. Kind of miss it being at 2, but other than that, the way I'm playing it now, I don't really use it as much because I either kill you in the first turn or I set up to where I don't need a second one. 1 alert, 1 rescue. Rescue came in clutch again. Snatch stealing from the graveyard is so free. Extinguish, contain. Think about playing this at 2. I don't play reinforce anymore, nor do I play it in the side. But it's the fact that these aren't once per turn. So there's a lot of situations where it's like, oh, I have a dead hand. Okay, I set 1, and then my opponent doesn't do anything. Okay, cool, I activate it, and I emergency. I'll banish emergency, reset it. I have hydrant, I'll activate it again. It's a double pop. So it's like, I could activate it twice in 1 turn, just the single card itself, or I could play it at 2. Because it's not once per turn, it's called by, so it's like you could have 3 copies of called by. I don't know, it just seems too free to me. We play 3 copies of Ash Blossom. My old video, the last one we did, I'm pretty sure I did like almost all of my hand traps at 2. But this time I wanted to do 3. I took the Therion package out because it was just you open it, and if you don't open engine, then it's just bricks. So I didn't really like it. Draw to 3 still. Hasn't been an issue. I haven't been drawing 2 of this lately, so it's really good. Double Nibiru. Somehow managed to see both of these every single time in my hand or draw into it. It's your favorite. It's
pretty.
Yeah, it's Robert's favorite card. We play 3 imperms.
Shout out to Robert over there.
Shout out Robert. Yeah, we love
Nibiru,
baby. Fucking hate Nibiru.
You got the Nibiru.
I get Nibiru'd every 3 seconds.
We're just gonna get to
That's
the
what I
finals.
changed.
It's gonna be a 20-minute video of you reading like 3 cards.
It is. It absolutely is.
And I know what they do too. That's the problem.
3 prosperity, best card in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. I don't care what anybody says. This or evenly, it's just.
Can I have those 3?
No. They should put it to 1. I think.
Go to 1.
Yeah, I think logically the best thing to do for the ban list is to put this to 1. I don't think they should hit evenly. A lot of people say they need to put either ban or hit evenly because it's so splashable, but at the same time, prosperity is just as splashable as evenly. In a sense, evenly is more splashable than this because this is a requirement if you need your extra deck, then something's like, oh, I don't need it. But it's the fact of the matter that excavating 6, and if you like, you excavate 6, you grab the 1 card you need, and the rest were bricks now, and you're playing like a draw deck, then it is what it is. Double book. Nothing more to say to this. I was playing this at 3, but I was like, 5 copies of Book of Moon is completely pointless. We play the 1 Rhoda and the 1 Instant Fusion. I cut 1 for 1. It was good in a sense if I had a bad hand, but if the entire hand was bad and I couldn't do anything else, just an extension to just put Hydrant on field, they get Imperm or Ash, and then I have to pass. I just neg 3. It is what it is, but
That's fair.
that's
Yeah, just a heads up, the hood cleaners are going to be coming in.
I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, that was the main deck. Extra deck probably changed for last time. Like, I'm not playing the Therion stuff, and I changed like my 2s, but I'm probably gonna have to change some things again. But tokens out of the way. Hashtag Brandon, big forehead motherfucker. Instant fusion target, Mud Dragon. What can I say? More or less, extremely useful and easy. You'll see me use this in game 2 if the footage decides to save this time. You'll see me use it in game 2 against Robert. Activated. He tries to declare the rage to Link, but I'm like, you can't target it, so it doesn't matter. Love you, Robert. He's just staring at me.
I'm just listening to you regale of my defeat.
No, you just bricked. You anti-spelled me, and I don't care about anti-spell.
I mean, I know.
You couldn't attack with it though, so it didn't last a little bit long.
Yeah, I tried attacking with it. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, I activated Instant Fusion, so that didn't matter.
I like how you were like, I really just hope that's not a drencher. And I'm just like, you never know.
Bro, my lazy eye turned into Pegasus, the Millennium Eye. Dweller Zeus, this is for the Unchained match, which I thought about making Dweller, but it was just like pointless to use because you kept like, I kept drawing Ash, so like your graveyard didn't matter anymore. Made Zeus. Made Zeus against Kashtira today. That actually came in helpful. Thank God I didn't banish it off my prosperity for once. But yeah, this is pretty standard. Lingaribo and Anima. Anima is extremely good. There were moments where I thought about cutting it out until I got mashed up against a lot of Vanquish Soul matches, and I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do through Tickboo? I'm like, oh, I got a Cybers and a Spellcaster Link 1, and I can just keep Link climbing through different things if all they have is Tickboo. Actually, this weekend, my first round 1 match was against a Guru player. He flipped Tickboo, and I just went, Machine, Hydrant Machine into this, revived the other one, made this, I think it was what? God damn, what did I make? It was hilarious. Oh, made Nightmare Phoenix, and then I ended up climbing Access Code because I had the Preventer. It was just some crazy shit, but it was kind of funny. I was able to play through Tickboo. This deck can play through Tickboo really well if they don't have like any other interruption. I still play the Puzzle Mino. Haven't really been using it much lately, other than whether I need to just like bum rush and immediately get into Dweller, but it's just a failsafe if I don't have anything else, but I can still get to like instant fusions, but and still no level 4s, I can still have a chance to at least get to the Dweller if I know it's gonna help me win. Also kills tier, so it's like whatever.
I remember there was a combo with this guy. There was some comments about on the last video with some questions.
Yeah, it's because
I get into Barone with him.
Yeah, so like I have no idea like what the hell I was talking about because I kept saying Preventer. I'm like, oh, Preventer is an 8. So like Engine is before I correct myself, I'm 95% sure Engine's a freaking where you at? Yeah, Fire Engine's a 7. You open the field spell, you use your extra normal for Fire Engine, it's a level 7. You use your generic normal for Ash, and then you can make Baron. So free Baron, but like you waste your extra stuff. So like if you have extra shit on field, you just tribute it for the turbulence and then generic normal.
Okay.
But yeah, Nightmare Phoenix is a new addition. It's fire. It's good. Tickboo, I don't like it, so this gets rid of Tickboo.
That's fair.
It's for Floodgates mainly. Still play Hida. Hida is like my favorite card in this deck. There's a couple guys I know who played for a while, who it's all good, and they didn't play this, and I was just like, I didn't understand why. Like they're like a lot of like some cyber package decks don't play this, but I just think that generically it's good. You get Tick Boot also. You're able to get through this really easily, especially if they ash you. Then you get a Spellcaster, a Zombie. Then you can make a Link 3. You can make Unicorn, shuffle it back, or you can just make Phoenix if they hit Phoenix. It's, I don't know, just multiple ways for removal. That's one of its biggest things. For this gets to backer removal, which this deck struggles with. Sunlight Wolf, which I still never summon, and I use for Prosperity target, because adding back is good, but like it's kind of like a Link 2 field spell if you think about it. You shuffle 4, draw 1. This is just like add 1 back from your grave, so it's like a worse field spell. And in a sense, the fact that it's like, oh, cool, now I have a Link 2 fire monster. But other than that, it's fine. Dark. Shout out Alex. He talked about playing this, and I was skeptical, but there's been a lot of times where it's like, especially now that we play Unchained, or there's Unchained running through, you rescue, you take, God, I can't remember if it's Robert, which one's the dark one in Unchained, the level 3? Yeah, there's fire, water. Yeah, I think that's the 4. Yeah, but anyway, you take you play one of the dark ones, you take it, and then you can get the dark, bring back the same one you just took, and get to a 3. So the Charmers are really good, especially if they're playing Ash, to get free Link climbs. I don't think I currently play a dark target that has 1500 or less attack in my main deck, so it's kind of useless for that, other than the fact that it just helps Links climb. Yeah, I did, but other than that, I did, and other than that, it just it's just Prosperity target if I'm like playing, like especially if like I played Flunder, I just use it as Prosperity target. IP, self-explanatory, Nightmare Unicorn, Link 3 removal. We'll save that for last. Access code, extremely good.
I don't like it.
My favorite card, Underworld Goddess. You'll see me play that against Robert too.
That was a huge combo. I wasn't expecting
I was
that.
going to. It's
That was
funny because
wild.
you Underworld Goddess the turn before I was going to Underworld Goddess. We were trying to Underworld Goddess each other.
You just didn't have the bodies on field.
No, I didn't. No, I mean, I would have.
And then my favorite spice deck that I just put in here because it was funny was Portal Sword. Just having, I mean, I won with this. Game 1, I played Brave Plunder Patrol and he passed with a token. So I had this and what is it? Where it at? This was my field. Now that you know what extra is, it was just Burl Sword, Turbulence. I just attacked the token, and then I was like, attack, swing, effect, defense, swing for game. And he saw it, and he was like, I have no idea what this card does. And I was like, most people don't until, like, most people who play like Dragon Link know what it does. So for the most part, I would hope. But yeah, that's the main deck, extra deck. Side deck, 2 Lancia. This deck, I would say this deck dies to evenly, but I got evenly twice today and it did nothing. I just kept the trap card and I had Impulse in hand. It had full extension, so this is still pretty good. Especially it helped me beat Luis. He played Cash and he was able to cycle his Fender. I didn't have the Hydrant when I popped it. He was able to revive him with Birth, and then he was like, effect and battle. I was like, you do nothing. One of your favorite cards.
Ooh, love to see it. That's my baby right there. Game of Seal.
Shout out Teddy. It was either between this or Kurikara, and I love Kurikara. It's extremely good, especially like when you played 1-for-1 and all this other stuff and blah 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 blah. Kaiju, I can just do it. It just happens. But the fact of Kurikara is like you have to force them to use their stuff to not activate, to do the Kurikara tribute summon is just a little bit ridiculous to me. Because if you have a bad hand, this deck can go off with 2 cards, but if you need to use one of those cards and you have Kurikara, then it's just like, I just did nothing. But, so, and it's a good form of spot removal, especially now that, it's like, it's unchained still, so like, you're just not destroying anything.
They can't negate the summon of the Gamma Seal.
Yep. Well, this was the back row removal. Double Evenly, double Cyclone. Thinking about bumping this to 3. Like, I love Duster, but the fact that there's so much Unchained is the... I don't want to destroy it. I just want to get rid of it. You'll see me use this card against Robert, too. Cyclone.
The Cyclone.
I'm just going to relate everything.
I got a bunch of Cyclones, too. I thought about it.
I'm proud of you. I am. Drop D-Berry to 2. I'd normally keep this at 3, but like I wasn't worried about like you had a link
I'll
deck.
say it depends on the deck.
Yeah,
If it has links,
I knew what everybody was playing today, so I was just like,
you were going into links, I didn't even sign.
yeah, I cut this to 2 because I wasn't worried about it. It's still a good card, especially since Luis was playing cash. So it's like I can still have this, but I never got to use this today. But it's a 3 of. It stays.
Fair. Like more for like.
And then my favorite card, my brother's favorite card, Anti-Spell.
Oh, okay.
Did not give a damn that Robert played this. I was like, cool. You're not playing the game
I don't
either.
know why I did it. I still don't know why I did it.
I mean, it happens, but I know there was a Runic Vanquish Soul player here, and Rescue already has a hard time against Vanquish Soul, and especially like Runic is just bad. Like banishing the stuff is fine if we get the field spell, but we banish the field spell, and it's kind of like a little issue. So I was like, okay, if I'm not gonna play the game, you're not gonna play the game. But I got big boys who hit harder. So that's basically the point of this deck. But Josh, my boy Josh told me to put in Anti-Spell, so I did. But yeah, favorite card. Got to use it once today. Other than that, it was fine. 2-1 game or match 1, 2-0, 2-0. So we went 3-0 today.
Nice.
I wish there were more people because I wanted to play the hell out of this deck. But we're gonna be building Unchained.
I'm telling you, one of those
Okay,
Or
Unchained
should
next
I
deck.
should I play Sword Soul? Should I play Sword Soul next one?
I'll play Sword Souls.
You don't want to play Sword Soul.
You could be like Zach,
good-
play a
I'm
different
good with
deck each
Sword
time.
That's what
I know.
well, I
that's
can't
what
say
he's
that.
been
I
doing.
can't say that because like I'll just play Dragon Link. I'll just play all the decks that Zach's have won with.
But
Yeah.
yeah, congratulations, KT.
I got this
magnificent.
magnificent backwards
Misprint.
misprint.
It's a misprint.
The
Misprint
iridescent. I'm gonna have to ask our
It's a
creator
misprint
Joe.
iridescent token.
So it looks like
You
it's backwards here, but if we have it this way,
Fuck
then
me when
it's
that happens.
facing the correct direction. But it's a little TikTok of this token too. It's
Yeah,
definitely cool looking.
how didn't no one say anything on
Changing
TikTok?
colors.
Like nobody. Nobody saw
I
it.
just thought about that. No one said anything on TikTok.
Not a damn person.
I think it's funny.
Kind of see a change of colors. It's kind of hard to see right now, but
This is
there's another video where you can see the colors changing more. But
Probably the lowest end token I think we made. A lot of the other ones I think look better.
I mean, I like the original or the one I won last.
Yeah,
month.
we've got like
I really-
I
one
think
with like
it's
scales. There was
But-
one with like confetti.
I think I have the confetti one.
No, Jake does. I think
June.
Jake won it because it was.
But yeah. Anyways, was there anything that you would change about the deck?
I still think this deck is like extremely good
mean-
going second.
I mean, he did.
Like, I want to put like, evenly in back in the main because like just catching people off guard, especially if they make me go first, it's like cool. The only bad thing is I would have to put Impulse to 2 because like Impulse is extremely good, but it puts a body on your board and it makes evenly in your main deck just bad, unless your opponent forces the removal. Like I played against a Sword Soul player, and I had it evenly, and it was game 3, and I was like, oh man, I have double Impulse in hand. I was like, well, let's see if I can bait out this Baron Negate. I was like, Impulse, Tribute, and they were like, nah, not again, Baron Negate. I was like, all right, cool, draw, standby main, evenly, all right, I won the game. Like,
Yeah, that'll do it.
evenly wins games, so.
You should show the fans your setup.
Oh, that setup here. So
I don't know what the fuck's
we've
going on.
got it
beautiful.
like stacked up there. I mean, if it works, it works. We might change it in
It's
the
so
future.
funny.
But yeah, congratulations once again, and yeah, peace out, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and
And then what, next time I
subscribe
see you
for
just- or
future
I can
content.
have, I can have him cash app you.